Hi everybody, it's Cindy from Upcycled Design Lab. In my last video, I showed you how I made these two wrapping paper prints from some upcycled supplies. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to turn it into a reusable gift bag. I'm starting with my snowman print and a glue stick. And the first step I'm going to do is I'm going to fold down the top of the bag to make it a little sturdier. Once that's done, I'm going to one of the sides and I'm folding about a half of an inch over on the side of the bag. You want to make sure this is creased really crisply, which is a little difficult with the paint on the bag, but make it as crisp as possible. Now I'm folding the bag in half, but not creasing it yet. And then I want to add some glue just to the edge that I've folded over. And once I've done that, I can slide the bag edge up to the fold and crease the fold back over and press the glue down. And then you're ready to actually fold the crease in the other half of your bag. This next fold will create the bottom of the bag. The larger the fold, the more square your bag will be, and the shorter the fold, the more rectangular shaped your bag will be. The next step is to open the bottom of the bag and press the ends into a point, keeping the folds aligned. To finish folding the bottom of the bag, fold and crease each side about 1/2 inch past the center fold. Then use the glue stick to adhere the bottom together. Be sure to just put glue in the corners of the bag as pictured in this video, otherwise you'll glue the bottom of the bag to the side of the bag. To make the side folds, start at the bottom of the bag using the two end points as a guide. Now you're ready to open the bag, and you really have all of the folds that you need, but most of them are just going the wrong direction, so you just need to switch the direction of the fold. To reinforce the top of the bag, I used some scrap cardboard and glued it underneath the fold at the top of the bag. I also cut a similar piece of cardboard to reinforce the bottom of the bag. For the handles, I just marked the bag where I wanted to punch some holes and used my hole punch to punch through the cardboard layer at the top. And you can use anything you want for the handles, but I actually had some plastic grocery bags that I had made into braids, so that's what I'm using here. And I'm just sticking them through the holes and tying them off to make the handles. I made one final design after I had already folded a plain bag using a lot of the same techniques, but for this particular bag I started with some canned goods and some different colored paints to make the print. I kind of sketched out the design a little bit on the paper. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I did it so I kind of knew what I was doing as far as colors. So I started with a silver because that was the lightest color, and then I did some gold and also some metallic red. And here I'm just going back with those squeeze bottles again and sort of drawing on some different patterns for each of the colors of balls. Once the paint was dry, I cut some little slits in the top of each of the balls so that I could insert a pull tab from a pop can to make the top part of the Christmas ball. Here I'm just using a little bit of hot glue to secure the pull tab to the bag where I want it. The last step was to add the ribbon, so I'm looping it through the pull tab and then securing it with a little bit of hot glue and pulling it toward the top and then securing it again with some more hot glue. In a couple of places I had to actually go underneath, so I cut some extra slits in the paper so that I could pull the ribbon through on the other side of the bag. To finish up the design, I just trimmed off the ribbon and secured it to the inside of the bag with the hot glue. Since I happen to have some glitter glue in a gold color, I decided to just add it to the bag to make it a little shinier. And here's the finished design ready to have the handles attached.